To you. Happy birthday, baby Cruz.
Bonne fête à toi. Bravo. Number one. Merci beaucoup tout le monde. Évidemment, c'est une grande occasion aujourd'hui. C'est un moment historique. Vous savez de quoi je parle. Évidemment, le moment historique aujourd'hui, c'est que notre baby Cruz a 1 an. Obviously, it's a historic moment for Canada, and that is that it is baby Cruz's first birthday. So we just have a little bit of a cake here. We're going to cut. We'll see if he can blow out the flame. Yesterday, he made quite the mess. So this is baby Cruz's birthday cake, and we'll see if he can blow it out. Merci beaucoup. Anna. Merci beaucoup. Merci beaucoup. Merci beaucoup tout le monde. Merci d'être ici, c'est un grand honneur. C'était une grande célébration samedi soir et j'étais très reconnaissant de ma femme et le discours qu'elle a prononcé. On est très fiers. Although I have to say, after I got off the stage and I went behind the big curtains, I said to my staff, "Was that all right?" He said, "Well, your speech was okay." And I said, "Well, what about Anna's speech?" And he said, "Well, that's where we have the problem." I said, "Well, what's wrong?" "Well, after she spoke, everyone now wants her to be leader of the party." So, mais évidemment, nous sommes très reconnaissants de l'appui qu'on a reçu par notre parti. Et c'est un grand honneur pour moi d'être devant vous. Évidemment, pour quelqu'un avec mes origines modeste, c'est très touchant de pouvoir m'adresser au caucus conservateur. C'est le parti le plus vieux de notre pays, le parti qui a aidé à fonder ce pays, et c'est le parti dont je fais partie depuis ma jeunesse. Je suis extrêmement reconnaissant pour votre appui. Et peu importe les candidats que vous avez appuyés pendant la course à la chefferie, ou si vous êtes resté neutre. Je suis très reconnaissant pour vos contributions et nous sommes tous ensemble, nous faisons tous partie de la grande famille conservatrice. Merci beaucoup. It touches my heart that I am able to address this incredible group, to become leader of the Conservative Party from humble beginnings, the son of a teenage mother, adopted by 2 school teachers, raised in a normal Canadian suburban household. Only in Canada is this story possible. Possible for anybody to do anything they want as long as they're prepared to work hard and put their mind to it. That has been our national hope. Unfortunately, of late, that hope has melted into hurt for so many people. On a vu des jeunes adultes de 30 ans qui doivent vivre dans le sous-sol de leurs parents, malgré le fait qu'ils travaillent fort, ils ont des emplois et ils ont suivi toutes les directives que nous leur avons données. On voit des mères qui doivent réduire le régime alimentaire de leurs enfants pour pouvoir payer le prix de nourriture. Je rencontre des gens qui ont des difficultés à mettre de l'essence dans leur voiture. Right now, we have people who can't afford to pay for their kids' food. And 4 in 5 Canadians have actually cut their diets in order to deal with the 10% year-over-year increase in food prices. We have countless young adults still living in their parents' basements, stuck in small apartments. I met a guy in Timmins who told me he couldn't afford the $2.50 a liter diesel price to gas up his truck and drive over to Thunder Bay and say goodbye to his dying parents one last time. Another worker in St. John's told me that he had to tape up his work boots, which he showed me, because he can't afford new ones. And I meet seniors all the time whose savings are evaporating because of 40-year highs in inflation. They don't know how they're going to live out their days. Canadians are hurting, and it is our job to transform that hurt into hope, and that is my mission. Absolutely. Now, there is one good piece of news. Already, my leadership has accomplished one thing, and believe it or not, it was reported on the front page of the Toronto Star. I'm going to quote here. It says, Liberals pledge response to inflation concerns after Pierre Poilievre victory. Wow. Les libéraux s'engagent à répondre aux préoccupations en matière d'inflation après la victoire de Pierre Poilievre. So, after 2 years of my warning them that their massive money-printing inflationary deficits would cause the cost of living to skyrocket, they have finally had an epiphany that Canadians are paying too much and that, in fact, Canadians are out of money and this Prime Minister is out of touch. Mais leur solution, c'est d'ajouter au problème. Their solutions are to add more to the problem, right? Justin Trudeau plans to raise taxes on your paycheck on January 1st with increases in payroll taxes, that is, contributions to CPP and EI, meaning the number of dollars that Canadians workers will take home will go down as Justin Trudeau's New Year's gift to them. Furthermore, he plans to triple his carbon tax. You see, he has now admitted that his carbon tax did not work. It did not hit the emission reduction targets, and now he has to triple it to do so. That means higher gas, higher home heating, higher grocery prices for everyday working class Canadians. Les Canadiens n'ont pas les moyens pour continuer à payer. Ils sont en train de souffrir déjà. Et c'est notre devoir, comme Parti conservateur, de transformer cette peine en espoir. Et c'est ce que nous allons faire. And so I'm issuing a challenge to Justin Trudeau today. If you really understand the suffering of Canadians, Mr. Prime Minister, if you understand that people can't gas their cars, feed their families, or afford homes for themselves, if you really care, commit today that there will be no new tax increases on workers and on seniors. None. Je vous lance un défi, Monsieur Trudeau. Si vous comprenez la souffrance des Canadiens qui ne peuvent pas payer le prix de l'essence, qui ne peuvent pas acheter une maison, qui paient plus pour leur hypothèque à cause des augmentations de taux d'intérêt que votre gouvernement a promis n'allaient jamais arriver. Si vous comprenez la difficulté des Canadiens, faites un engagement aujourd'hui. Pas d'augmentation de taxes, pas d'augmentation d'impôts, réduisons les coûts de vie pour les Canadiens. And my commitment back is this, to the Prime Minister and to his radical woke coalition with the NDP. Here's my commitment. We as Conservatives are always happy to work with any party to collaborate and extend and advance the interests of Canadians. We are, but there will be no compromise on this point. Conservatives will not support any new tax increases, and we will fight tooth and nail to stop the coalition from introducing any. We know the problem. The cost of government is driving up the cost of living. $500 billion of inflationary deficits mean more dollars bidding up the cost of the goods we buy and the interest we pay. He's added more to our national debt than all previous prime ministers combined, literally doubling our national debt. A high price to pay for all Canadians in the present. And I didn't want to talk about any of this while little Cruz was here, because I didn't want him on his birthday to find out how much of the national debt he owes as well. But the truth is, it's not only reckless for the future, but it is too expensive for the present to continue to pile on these debts. So that is why Conservatives offer practical solutions, like requiring the government follow the same rules families follow in their household budgets. Families know that budgets don't balance themselves. So when they bring in a new dollar of spending, they find a dollar of savings to pay for it. Quand ils ajoutent un nouveau dollar de dépenses, les Canadiens trouvent un dollar d'économie pour payer le prix. C'est comme ça qu'ils réussissent à gérer leurs finances et à se joindre les deux bouts. Donc, le Parti conservateur est pour le principe d'un dollar pour un dollar, que le gouvernement devrait trouver une économie d'un dollar pour chaque nouveau dollar de dépenses, et nous allons mettre de l'avant cette proposition-là. We call on the government to follow the pay-as-you-go principle. You want to bring in a new dollar of spending, find a new dollar of savings to pay for it. That will contain the cost of government while taxpayers and the economy catch up. Let us keep the taxes, let's lower the taxes on our farmers, workers, and small businesses so that they can provide more affordable food, that they can build more affordable homes, and that they can produce the energy we need for the future right here in Canada. The future, yes, thank you. Listen, the dollars and cents are just the means to an end. We're not interested in having a more impressive accounting ledger for its own sake. We're doing this as Conservatives because we know that when government ruins the finances of the nation, it ruins the lives of its citizens. We know that every single dollar spent by government is paid by the working class taxpayer and the seniors of this country, either through inflation, debt, or taxes. We know that when excessive regulation and gatekeeping hold back our economy, it means holding back the aspirational dreams of hard-working people. We know that people are hurting across this country, and the way we transform that hurt into hope is by fighting for people's chance to achieve their dreams through hard work. I want every single Canadian to have the opportunity that I had, to come from modest beginnings, but to work hard every day, to make sacrifices, to be responsible, and to have all of those virtues pay off as they realize their dreams in their country, a country with a small government and big citizens, where the state is servant and the people are the masters. Thank you. Absolument. Un pays où le gouvernement est le serviteur et les citoyens sont les maîtres. Nous sommes les serviteurs. Nous allons travailler pour eux. Nous allons avancer leurs intérêts et nous allons remplacer la peine avec l'espoir. Commençons aujourd'hui. Notre travail commence. Il faut le faire. Les Canadiens dépendent sur nous. Commençons. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Now let's get back to work. Thank you.